Pisces horoscope, the sun's Mahachakra influence on July 17th to August 17th, 2025. Hello, dear Pisces. Welcome to your cosmic guide for this transformative period between July 17th and August 17th, 2025, a time when the sun enters its Mahachakra phase and casts its powerful rays into the most mysterious, hidden, and spiritually potent part of your chart, the 12th house. This is not a time of loud fireworks or visible wins. Instead, it's a period of subtle transformations, spiritual growth, and emotional reckoning. The 12th house is often called the house of endings and beginnings, a sacred space where karma is cleared, where healing occurs, and where your inner world takes precedence over your outer image. So prepare for a month filled with paradoxes, exhaustion and inspiration, difficulty and opportunity, solitude and deep connection. Let's explore what this powerful cosmic weather brings to your finances, work, family, health, and most importantly, your soul. 1. The 12th house activation. A time of quiet power when the sun moves into your 12th house. It's like turning off the lights in a bright room. Suddenly, you see the stars outside the window. This is not a time to chase the spotlight. Instead, it's a period for reflection, restoration, and retreat. You may feel physically tired or emotionally raw. Don't resist it. This is the universe asking you to slow down. Let's take an example. A Pisces artist I once knew found herself completely blocked creatively during this transit. But instead of forcing productivity, she took time off, went on a solo trip, journaled, and meditated. When the sun transitioned out of the 12th house, she returned home with 3 new painting concepts and a sense of inner peace she hadn't felt in years. Tip: take more time for solitude, dream journaling, meditation, or nature walks. This is your cocoon moment. What emerges afterward will be powerful. 2. Career and work. Quiet progress, hidden pressure professionally. You might feel unseen this month. Perhaps your work goes unnoticed, or maybe you're putting an effort behind the scenes without public recognition. This is not failure, it's gestation. Think of it as working in the backstage of your own play. The real action will come later, but now is your time to build, revise, and prepare. You may be asked to work in seclusion or take on solitary tasks. While it might feel lonely at first, these projects could become foundational to your career growth in the months ahead. For instance, imagine a Pisces software developer who's been working tirelessly on a project no one seemed to notice. During this Mahachakra period, her supervisor quietly evaluates her work and offers her a lead role on a major upcoming project by early September. But beware, Mars is also in play in your financial and responsibility sectors. There may be behind-the-scenes stress, like someone competing with you silently or financial pressures creeping in. Budget carefully. Avoid risky decisions. Tip: use this time to prepare for what's next. Refine your strategy. Know your worth, but don't demand validation just yet. Your time will come. 3. Financial fluctuations. Short-term strain, long-term potential. Let's talk about money, because while this is a month of spiritual evolution, real-world expenses don't take a vacation. During this Mahachakra sun period, finances may feel tight. You could face household expenses, unexpected bills, or even concerns over income stability. Mars's influence in your chart's practical zones can stir worry around budgeting or debt. But here's the paradox. While short-term strain is likely, long-term gains are still on the horizon. For example, one Pisces business owner shared how she faced a major cash flow issue during a previous 12th house sun transit, but she used the downtime to redesign her branding and streamline operations. By the end of the transit, new clients began arriving, and her revenue doubled by October. Tip: minimize impulsive spending, review subscriptions or bills, and don't panic if things feel scarce. You're building something that will bloom in the next season. 4. Home, family, and property. Seeds of security despite the quiet intensity of his time. Your 4th house, home and family, is being softly activated. You may notice a desire to redecorate, renovate, or even move a need to care for an elderly relative conflicts or healing with family members discussions about property, inheritance, or legacy. A Pisces man once told me how during a similar transit, he felt a sudden pull to reconnect with his estranged father. It wasn't easy, old wounds resurfaced. But that conversation led to the healing of a 10-year silence, and eventually, he inherited a treasured heirloom property he'd never expected to receive. Tip: be present with your family. Small gestures, like a phone call or dinner, can lead to emotional stability that grounds you through the stormy sky. 5. Love and relationships. Private growth, vulnerability, and letting go this month. Your love life will likely feel more introspective than romantic. If you're in a relationship, emotions may run deep, but they may also surface as misunderstandings or emotional distance. You may find yourself questioning, is this relationship nourishing me? Am I sacrificing too much? Do I feel safe being vulnerable with this person? It's possible that old emotional wounds will surface, especially related to betrayal, neglect, or abandonment. Use this as a chance to heal, not to escape. For single Pisces, this is not the best time to seek flashy new romances. But if you meet someone now, the connection may feel karmic, dreamlike, or deeply spiritual. Just be cautious. This energy can blur lines between fantasy and reality. Tip: prioritize emotional intimacy over physical excitement. If you're feeling disconnected, write a letter to yourself or your partner about what you truly need. 6. Health and energy. Exhaustion, healing, and the need to reset. Pisces, let's be honest, you might feel drained this month. And that's not a weakness, it's a message. The 12th house governs sleep, the subconscious, and the body's need to rest. This is when your body will ask for more sleep, more water, and less caffeine. If you push through and ignore the signs, you may experience insomnia, chronic fatigue, or mysterious symptoms. A Pisces teacher I know shared how she felt completely burnout during a similar transit. Instead of pushing harder, she committed to a simple nightly ritual: herbal tea, no screens after 9 p.m., and 20 minutes of journaling. Within a week, her energy returned, and so did her passion for teaching. Tip: treat your body like a sacred temple. Give it rest, warmth, and quiet. 7. Spiritual growth, dream work, healing, and rebirth. Now we arrive at the most magical part of this transit, your spiritual life. The Mahachakra sun in your 12th house is a portal. It amplifies dreams, psychic intuition, and karmic awareness. You may receive answers in your dreams, or feel sudden clarity around past life themes or repeating patterns. This is a powerful time for past life regression, inner child work, energy healing, and sound bath, spiritual counseling, or retreat. One Pisces woman I knew felt compelled to volunteer at an animal sanctuary during this transit. The simple act of feeding and caring for abandoned creatures helped her reconnect with herself, and months later, she started her own healing practice. Tip: pay attention to synchronicities, symbols, and the pull of your soul. This is your sacred time for inner alchemy. 8. Travel, foreign connections, and unexpected shifts. Interestingly, some Pisces may find themselves traveling, physically or mentally. You may feel the urge to escape routine and go somewhere new, or even revisit a place from your past that holds emotional significance. Alternatively, foreign cultures, languages, or philosophies may suddenly intrigue you. This is your spirit seeking expansion in quiet ways. A young Pisces chef I know spent this transit on a silent retreat in Bhutan. When she returned, her cooking style transformed, and she ended up opening a wellness cafe inspired by what she learned. Tip: if you can't travel, read, meditate, or expose yourself to new perspectives. The journey doesn't have to be physical to be powerful. Summary: what July 17th to August 17th brings to Pisces. Let's wrap it all up with a quick summary of what this Mahachakra transit means for you, dear Pisces. Energy: low, expect fatigue. But it's a signal, not a setback. Career: quiet development. Trust the background work. Money: short-term strain, but with seeds of future abundance. Family home: Emotional healing, legacy issues, or housing changes may arise. Love, depth and shadow. Time to reflect on what nurtures your heart. Health, prioritize rest, hydration, and stress reduction. Spirituality, a window opens, use it. Dream work and reflection will bring guidance. Self, you are in a sacred cocoon. Transformation is near. Closing thought, dear Pisces, you are known for your sensitivity, compassion, and rich inner world. This month, those traits aren't just a part of you, they are your superpowers. The world may ask less of you externally, but that's because the cosmos is working with you internally. Let go, rest, reflect, heal, and trust that what feels like a pause is actually preparation for a powerful new chapter. When the sun moves out of his house, you will emerge, refreshed, realigned, and ready. Until next time, Pisces, float gently, dream boldly, and stay true to your heart.